think are the most overlooked challenges about male mental health today?
Yeah, so I definitely think the most overlooked challenges that are pretty overlooked include how men are able to surround themselves with other people, right? So you always want to surround yourself with like positive people, people who are gonna bring you up, and people that aren't very toxic to you or anything like that. But then you don't want to live in like complete isolation either, because I think something that really motivates you is having a social circle, having friends that you can connect and relate with as well.
A lot of studies suggest that men often struggle to open up emotionally. How do you think this might impact their ability to make close friendships?
Yeah. So I think, in my opinion, a friendship is it really incorporates an emotional aspect to it, right? When you talk with your friends, you share experiences. Experiences are derived from the emotions you take away from situations. So being able to open up with your emotions can really build a more positive and close knitted friendship rather than staying away in isolation and not being able to open up.
How do you think social expectations and pressures can impact these friendships and
Yeah.
relationships?
So sometimes it's like a huge stereotype that people expect men to be like super strong, stoic, like not really not really caring about anything else. But it's really important to know that we also have emotions, and it's important that we personify them and make them visible when we really need to, because that allows us again to branch out, connect with the people we need to get help, because some of the most important help that we need comes from others and not just us.
Do you think that maybe men experience friendships differently from women?
I think they definitely have some base aspects that are similar, right? You want friends who, again, will support you, not be toxic. You want people that will uplift you, and you want people that will also share similar interests, but then also diverge in some aspects, because that creates interest, that creates variety. That's something that definitely attracts human attention. So I think they're definitely similar in those base levels, from my perception at least.
Do you think online spaces or digital communities can help men feel less alone?
To an extent, yeah. I mean, definitely over text, that's how you connect with your friends when you can't see them all the time, right? You can't just bike over to your friend's house every 10 minutes to tell them something. But I mean, there is an extent to that, right? Because there's a difference between like texting or even FaceTiming someone and going and interacting with them. When you go and interact face to face, you can like play a sport together, you can hang out, sit on a bench, and that in-person interaction is a lot more real than basically FaceTiming or texting, because I think for me, I think when I see someone physically, it creates more of a close relationship than texting or doing something digitally.
If you could change one thing about the narrative about men's mental health, or just the perception of men in society in general, what would it be?
I think that it's obviously important to recognize that we have emotions. I think it's really, that definitely is very stated and everything like that. But I think it's really important to know that it's important to have friends and a social circle that you can really connect with, right? You can study super hard, live in isolation, and do that and all whatever. But I feel like, yeah, at some point you're gonna burn out. You're gonna be super sad, even if if you've achieved your goals, because I think a lot of the joy of life comes from like being connected to people, talking about stuff you like to talk about with your friends, and enjoying the social aspect of life. But yeah.